The Browns and the Hunt family's heated exchanges continue to deteriorate in chapter 1201. Old Mr. Hunt becomes enraged after hearing Mrs. Brown and Chelsea's cutting remarks and wants to hurt them physically. To stop any violence from starting, Mr. Brown and Hank step in. The Browns' involvement is attempted to be discounted by old Mr. Hunt, who asserts that their thoughts are irrelevant to the concerns of the Hunt family. Serenity and Liberty, the sisters, are disparaged by him, and he accuses them of coming back to battle for their parents' possessions in an unrepentant manner. In her retaliation, Chelsea is adamant about her independence and explains that she gave her younger brother her fortune voluntarily. The sisters, who have already lost their parents, are being bullied by the Hunt family, which she criticizes. Chelsea counsels Serenity to stand her ground and let karma take its course, rather than caving in to the Hunt's demands. She begs Serenity to withhold all financial support from them because they have already benefited from the death of their parents. The force of cosmic justice and the Hunt's ultimate destruction are expressed in Chelsea's impassioned comments. Chelsea, Mrs. Brown, Serenity, and Jasmine arm themselves with brooms and mops as the tenseness reaches its peak. They engage old Mr. Hunt and his crew in combat, using their homemade weapons to beat and chase them away, with the help of the York family's bodyguards. The Hunts are no match for Mrs. Brown and Chelsea's tenacity, despite their senior age. Chelsea and her mother are quietly helped by the bodyguards as the Hunts leave and the action develops with wild energy. Chelsea tells Serenity upon her triumphant return that she will do everything in her power to keep the Hunts away should they ever disturb her again. Serenity thanks and is relieved that someone is standing up for her. She understands that confronting people with such severe personalities calls for the intervention of those with an equal amount of ferocity. But that's not where the conflict ends. Old Mr. Hunt's automobile tires should be punctured. Chelsea suggests as an additional act of retaliation driven by the fumes of her rage. Chelsea's tenacity amuses Serenity, who cautions against it based on her prior experience with John and his scar and her memory of that incident. Chelsea perseveres though, and when it comes time to execute her plan, she goes to the kitchen and gets a knife.